Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for February 2nd, 2017. Of course, today is Groundhog's Day, so we get to find out from the groundhog himself whether or not we have 6 or more weeks of winter left, or we have an early spring. So definitely not going to feel like spring today or the next couple of days. We're going to have some colder temperatures moving in today, near normal today. Can't rule out an early snow shower in parts of the area. That would be the far interior. Can't rule that out just because of that flow off the lakes would give you an opportunity for a passing flurry or a brief snow shower. And then that will start to slack off as we get into Friday. We have partly cloudy skies again on Friday. System moving off to our south, very weak, and will not produce anything for our area, not even any clouds, so we're not worried about that at all. Once we get into Saturday, though, it's probably going to be the coldest of the 3 days, and high pressure is off to our southwest, and that's going to move down here like this south of the region. So we're going to stay cold here on Saturday with the high pressure in such close proximity. We will be mostly sunny on Saturday versus partly cloudy. So we are going to string together, for a change, 3 consecutive days of seeing the sunshine, which hasn't been the norm lately. We've seen a lot of clouds. Even we're not getting precipitation. We're getting a lot of clouds hanging around, and I think it's going to change over the next couple of days. So we should be able to string some nice days together, even though it's going to be a little bit colder. At least the sun's out. Next system we're going to talk about here is the one here on Sunday. This has been continued to trend weaker and weaker, and we showed yesterday's video why that was happening, and there hasn't been any change to this today, going the other direction, showing something coming together and some phasing that would be necessary to get this back to what it was showing several days ago with a more significant snowfall. This is literally just a few snow showers here on Saturday afternoon, perhaps early evening, and you might get a coating out of this somewhere, maybe up to an inch up here in some isolated cases, but I wouldn't expect much from this at all. So go over to the 500 millibar chart again. We're going to show you what's going on. This is the latest run. You have this system. This is our system here on Sunday. This is the 500 millibar chart looking up at 18,000 feet, which drives everything at the surface. This is our system here. Northern streams up here like this. Okay, so in order for this to be bigger, it would have had to interact somehow with this northern jet stream, but you have a very fast progressive jet. The two are remaining disconnected, and therefore you don't get without any interaction, you can't get any significant snowfall. So that's the reason you're not getting anything here on Sunday other than a few snow showers. If there was that interaction between the jet and that system, we would have had something a little bit different, probably what we were seeing a couple days ago with that widespread 3 to 6, 4 to 8 inch type snowfall. So we will be missing out on that. And then behind this, we're going to turn a little bit milder as we get into early next week, but nothing incredibly mild, probably sticking close to normal, maybe slightly above here from Mondays. We go back to partly cloudy skies. We then have a system coming in from the west. We're going to be watching this one as well. Now, this is going to cut to our west, and that's not the debate. The debate lies in how much cold air is still available at the time this comes in. You have a high pressure, you can see sitting up here to the north, so it's going to provide a little bit of cold air at the onset, and this area low pressure is off to our west. You have a warm front that's sitting like this, pushing against that cold air. So the two pushing against each other will create some light snow showers, at least to start, we think, and then as that warm front moves further to the northeast, you can see that warm air taking over, and that will change everything over to rain. So you could get some snow to start. Accumulating snow probably limited to the northern half of the coverage area, maybe back here from central PA, the northeast PA. Very typical of what we've seen a lot this winter with a lot of these systems cutting to our west. You start off a little snowy or icy, then it goes over to some rain after the front moves through. So that's going to be another one like that. This does move through, change everybody over to rain at some point here on Wednesday. Again, northeastern PA, you might hold on to that a little bit longer, but nothing of significance. And then we get into a pattern where we're still here on the warmer side through the 8th. This is the 8th now we're looking at. So this is now looking at next Wednesday. And you have another rain system coming through that's a trailing system that will move through and then bring us back to colder temperatures behind this again. But no significant storms are showing yet. We are going to watch the middle of the month. We're looking at some things that are indications that are going to be cold again, at least up through the middle of the month, probably beyond that, though, we think. And then we'll have some opportunities for some snow. So the question is winter over yet? We're not ready to declare that yet. It could be. We're not ready to declare that yet, and we'll see how the next couple weeks evolve. We have some favorable phases of the Madden-Julian oscillation, some tropical forcing that may help us out a little bit if you're liking snow and cold. So we'll just see where the signals go from here. Right now, looks pretty good for that opportunity to come in the second and third weeks of February at least. We'll just wait and see how that evolves in the coming days, though, before we commit one way or the other. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for February 2nd, 2017. Have a great Thursday.